Hello, my name is Marcel Mike. This is my first session role play. I'll break it up into three sessions. I'll actually stop and say segment one, segment two, segment three. So, beginning with the first segment, I would introduce myself. Hi, my name is Marcel Mike. I am your therapist. Thanks for coming. One of the things that I like to do, since you guys are here, it's easy for me to read what's on paper, but I would rather hear your story and your background. I understand that um, you're here and your two children are here as well, both in high school. How do you guys like high school so far? Is it good? Okay. Are your grades good? Good. You guys doing any extracurricular activities? Okay. What do you enjoy about school? Okay. Okay. Um, One of the things that I would also try to incorporate is finding out hobbies for mom. So, mom, what is it that you like to do? Okay. Are you able to properly manage and function? Being with the kids and making time out for yourself. Okay. What about um, the ability to uh, get along with one another? Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you guys rate your relationships with one another? Do you guys think that there's anything wrong? Do you guys feel as though something could be done better to help out? What do you guys think? When you get upset at your sister for making you worry, um, what do you do to relieve that anger? Have you ever done anything healthy to relieve that anger? Because sometimes holding in that anger can be negative, and it can cause you to have a boiling point. So that's one thing that we could possibly try to work on as a goal for you. I read in the file that you've also had several um, suicide attempts within your family. One of those being on the uh, maternal side, as well as the daughter. Um, Possibly that. So, one of the things that I hope to get out of this therapy is a family contract in regards to suicide and in regards to depression. Okay. Um, Another thing that I also want to get out of this session is to develop healthy relationships within this family. Um, that way we can discuss things that happen in a healthy setting and in a healthy manner. So, for instance, um, one of your homework assignments down the line would be to come up with three things that you enjoy about every family member that's sitting here today. Okay. Segment number two, which is talking about interrupting and bickering. So, segment number two, um, one of the ways that I would stop bickering would be first off laying down the ground rules. When everybody gets there, everybody speaks, everybody has one turn. Um, Everybody listens when someone else is speaking. If there's bickering going on, I would say, hey, slow down, guys. Slow down. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead of ourselves. This is not productive right now. Should we take a timeout? Should we take a 5 minute cool down break? Do we need to end the session? If bickering continues to go on, then maybe we have to have a session with just certain family members. Break down the therapy group. If the parents start to do it, then I would definitely um, potentially have each parent meet with me individually, and then minimal collective time. Excuse me, tongue tied. Minimal collective time together. If the parents started bickering, third session, Third segment, excuse me. Third segment. How would I end my session? I would ask what was productive. So, guys, what was productive out of this? What did you guys get out of this? Okay, what worked? Okay, how do you guys feel from when you first stepped into how you guys are about to leave now? So, one of the things for this third segment, I would take a litmus test in the first segment. How are you guys feeling? Scale of 1 to 10. Okay, and then I would compare that to how they're feeling before we end the session to bring it back to a close. So how are you guys feeling now that we've talked about suicidal attempts? Now that we've talked about depression for many years that have lived in this, that has gone on in this family. How do you guys feel now that you guys are able to air out some of the things that have bothered you? One of the things that I would ask as a homework assignment is for each family member to go home and to write down the things that bother them, the things that have sat in their hearts and in them and on their minds that they haven't been able to bring out because they haven't felt like there's a positive or a healthy or a safe environment for them to do that. So hopefully that they come back the next therapy session and they're able to say, hey, when you talk about suicide, or, when the husband talks about his issues with being disabled and not able to work and how that's having an effect on his family, the mother's able to talk about that towards the father. One of the other things is talking about successes that I would want to have, the highlights behind that. So we always end on a positive note, which would be that they're academically successful. They, meaning the kids, are academically successful. The family is still a cohesive unit. No one's divorced. They're still both married. Both kids are still in the household. We bring it back in a cumulative manner that we end on a positive note, that no one leaves on a negative note. And the last thing that I would do as far as the suggestive segment and for the homework factor would be is to have the family set the next appointment. That way they know, okay, the next appointment is in a week. Or it might be sooner than a week because they might feel they need another appointment sooner than a week. Have the family come up with the next appointment date. That way they know and that they feel that they have some control over what's going on during the therapy session and what they bring to the table and how they affect the therapy session.